Well, Eddie, I was going to start at the front of the motorhome, take a picture. It does have a spotlight. I don't know if that shows up or not. We still got all the slide outs out here. We're getting ready to head home. So it's a kind of a double sink. One side's much smaller, of course. And up there's the other fan. Since I think you told me you had a motorhome, you probably are familiar with much of what I've told you, but yeah, I'm looking from the bathroom now, looking forward. You'll have to, I apologize, I have not used this camera for a while, and I'm sure I've had it running when I thought it was off, so I just want to get this to you as quickly as I can before we leave and save a little time. So I apologize for the amateur quality of this film, and hope that this gives you a better idea of just what the coach looks like anyway. And wanted to point out too that the motorhome does come with these curtains that go over the windows. There's one on this driver window and there's one over on the door on the other side. There's also, I've taken them off already, but there's wheel covers that cover the tires, so that keeps the sun off while we're down here. Also, there's covers on the mirrors, and I've taken those off getting ready to go home. And this is go down the left side of the motorhome. As you can see, the slide out is out. It has an awning over the windows on this side. You can see there's the top of the coach has a little bit of gray in it. I hope the colors come out for you. And all of these, we call it the basement, but the bottom doors, the whole basement is open. It goes clear through. And the hot water heater's over here. So you can see there's a fair amount of storage. I just got the one door open there now, but nice for shoes and what other things. I just wanted to show you this has night and day shades on all through the coach. I think if you don't know what I'm talking about, I've got the night shade bowled down part way, and then of course during the day this shade you can't see in, but it does let in a lot of light. I'll just go ahead and flip it up here. Oops. Kay was just taking some stuff out of the washer and dryer, and while she's got the door open, I'll show you that. It's in the bedroom. This is
combination
where the doorway is to the bedroom, right here. And of course there's the door, let me get that cabinet door out of it. There's closet space all across the back of the coach. That's all storage back there. And I'm back over here. Kind of hard to get this. Let me turn some lights on in here. Well, I got the door open now, and I'll go into the bathroom again, and you can see I got the door shut for the back bedroom. I'll open it up so you can see it's, oops, As you can see, I closed the door, though there's a sliding door there that would close off the bathroom completely from the rest of the coach. So if you have company, they could have their privacy as well. So then moving on from the kitchen, the bath is in the middle, and it's kind of nice. There's a door there for the back bedroom that you can close off so you have privacy if you have company, and they can use the restroom without bothering you, and you can also do the same. There's also I'll show you, well, I'll do it right now. Also, we didn't have that little in the cabinet, the little extension of the cabinet folded up.
Yeah, more space.
So it gives you a little more space in the kitchen here.
When you're cooking.
Now take from the sofa on back where the dinette is. Those windows all open on the side and on each end of the slide out. And this is nice too. There's a big cabinet, and Kay's going to open it up so you can see. But it's narrow, but it's really nice for holding some canned goods or paper towels or Cokes or big bottles of Coke or whatever. So anyway, you can get an idea of how much that little compartment holds next to the refrigerator. There's cereal, got some half gallons of honey to take home, just odd canned goods. It holds quite a lot. And there's storage up on top of the refrigerator, and it's a double door full-size refrigerator with an ice maker. So far we've never run out of room in the ice box. And there's a cabinet right next to it that is really nice for canned goods, cereal. I'll open the doors for in just a minute. I'll get the rest of the kitchen. A microwave oven that's smarter than we are. It does things we still haven't used. And more cabinet space. There's kind of a double sink. There's one large and then one small. We'll show you that later on. And a gas stove.
No oven.
Okay. And this couch, you pull the two seats out. It lays down, makes a queen-size bed, and it has an air mattress. There's a little air pump that you put onto the mattress and makes it into an air mattress. And of course there's plenty of storage up on the top. And of course the dinette set, there's 4 chairs on the table right now, and there's 2 more folding chairs that are folded into the closet, so you got 6 chairs there. Also that chair has a recliner, the footrest that comes up also on the passenger side. And so this is looking back to what I just took a picture of in the front of the coach. I'm not much of a photographer, and I'm doing this kind of in a hurry because I wanted to get this to you before we headed back for Indy, so get another view from the middle of the coach looking forward. It's a nice airy spot. It's nice to have when we have company in here, because you can have 8-10 guests in here without really being too crowded. And it does have tile floor through the back part.
Ceramic, I think.
And also up here towards the front where you walk in, there's tile. It'd been nicer if they had extended it on back. So when it's folded down, it gives you a little more leg room. And I'll just come back here and
Let me get by for
and of course here, this is our entryway, and then this is the other seat. Same thing. That backrest will lay way down like a bed, and then you have an electric control here on the side, which takes care of the tilt. You can tilt the chair both ways, raise it up, raise it down. And then there's a little cabinet right here in the middle that you can use for your computer. And then of course we have has a lounge chair with a footrest.
and changes positions.
It has all cherry woodwork. Up here in the top, we're not into the music too much, but there's a Pioneer sound system that we're really don't know how to use, have never used it. Okay, we'll go inside the coach now, and these steps fold up so that when you're driving, they're flat with the floor inside. On the top of the coach, you can just barely see that dome, and that's for satellite. We found a problem with it is if you're under a tree or the tree's in the direction of the satellite, you can't use it. So there's another satellite dish also in the basement that also goes with the motor home. And so coming up from the steps, and they have, we call them captain chairs in the boat. These chairs go, the seat, this part will recline back, but on the side there's controls to raise the seat up and down, tilt forward and back. No vibrator though. And over here next to the driver, of course, there's the controls for leveling the coach, and of course your transmission here. This has the Allison's transmission in it. These are the controls for the visors, the window, and then there's also this has a brake, a engine brake right there, and of course a water cup. These are your other controls. Has a CD player.
The camera for the back.
And it has the visors that go. They're electric also. And of course the TV. This is right with the door open. This has got your all your controls, your he, for your water, gray water, black water, and so forth, and also for your electric, your water heater, gas heater, and then your switches for the steps. And then over on the other side of the TV, there's the video control center, and also we got the converter for the TV. And here's the electric hookup, and it does have an electric winder to pull the cord in and out, which I really like. There's also a hookup for phone and the the cable back here. I'm not sure if I got this or not, so I'm going to do this again just in case I missed it. But up there is it's difficult to see this in the sun. For me, I've got my camera is one of these things that you can't look through. You got to look through a viewfinder, and in the sun it's difficult to see. Just in case I didn't get this, why, I'll show you where the hookups are. And there's also an area there where you can heat underneath if you're in freezing cold weather. We've never used it, but there is a fan down here where you can I think it's when you have the furnace on, it keeps the pipes warm down here. There's a little place to keep some soap and so forth, and of course there's hot and cold water. You can turn the water pump on down over here also. There's a switch. I don't know if I can catch it or not, but there is a switch you can turn the water pump on in case you don't have it on. There's also a separate place in the bathroom where you can turn the water pump on. And going up, this is the slide out over the back unit. I'll show you the electric hookup there too. And incidentally, these tires are Michelin's, which were replaced 2 years ago, so their tires are fairly new. So I'm standing in the back of the coach now and looking towards the front of the coach. And I never really showed you too much of the bathroom, but there's the vanity. There's a place for your razors and storage and stuff, or lights. And the shower. Of course, there's storage under the vanity. And a shower. Has a seat over there on the side. So this is front of the looking towards the front of the coach, and the sink. I'll open that up.